What is love?
My definition of love is like a symbiosis of two people who are already content and happy with themselves. And this is when two people who are good, they interact with each other. This is love. But nowadays it's most of them, if love, one person is maybe unhappy and one is happy, and there are a lot of stress inside, and I already have it a little bit in my last relationship. It's not real love, it was always a little bit stress. Yeah. But that's now my definition of love.
Oh, thank you
What
so
I
much.
learned.
Okay.
Yeah. Love is, there's no end in love, I think.
Yeah.
It's exponential. Yeah, the love you can put out in the world, it's exponential, it never ends. Because also in abundance, there's a concept that there's no end. Also in the university, everything is drifting apart, and I think that's the same with your potential, how happy you are in life, how confident you are, how much charisma you are, how much love you give. There's no end. You realize if you are in this process, it will always get further. There's no end.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
The question is, what is the love?
So I think love is something that has many forms. It comes in many different forms. You have the love between a parent and a child, siblings. You have that's more of an unconditional love. You can have romantic love, between two partners.
Yes.
I think in every case, though, the common thing between love is it's a situation where you were forced to think about somebody other than yourself and care about somebody other than yourself.
Yes, true.
Even if there isn't, a logical reason for doing so. This happens in both the romantic case and the family filial case. And essentially it requires you to, do stuff that maybe you wouldn't do otherwise. But once you've done that, once you're experiencing love, then doing those things isn't a chore, it's not a burden, it's something you want to do for yourself, for the relationship itself. And I think it's very important to make the world a better place.
You said you think this is very important.
Yeah.
You said. Can you explain about this more specifically?
Yeah, I think in the absence of love,
Yes.
not even just between two people, but any two members of society, unless there's some degree of love or mutual understanding and respect for the other person, then again, the contractual relationship within members of society kind of breaks down. You can treat anyone else in any way, and if you don't have some ounce of love or respect for the other person, then you're going to be selfish. You're going to prioritize your needs. And if everyone in society is only prioritizing their needs, then society does not advance.
And the society can be very cold and meaningless sometimes. Sometimes without love,
Yeah.
it's just a machine. Machine is just working and no love. Just finish this work.
Exactly.
This work.
Yes, you can have love for activities. You can love to do an activity. You can be passionate about something. If you don't have a love, if the concept of love doesn't exist, then life also becomes mundane. You have nothing to look forward to. You have nothing to do aside from your day-to-day routine activities. And so love, it happens between people, between ideas, people and ideas, thoughts, anything.
What is the love?
What is love for me?
Yes.
One person is enough, and I share a laugh with it. I think people think love is this thing that comes by itself, but you have to do something for it.
Yes.
You have to do something to keep the person by your side. To give flowers and smile at the morning to the person. That's very important. And this is love for me. Something you do for it.
But do you have any definition of love to the same gender? Like not
Love
okay,
to the same gender, you mean to
like friend, like love between
to-
friend.
Yeah, I think
Not yes.
love does also exist between good friends.
Yes.
That's right. When I see that a person is not feeling right, I think, what can I do for this person? But I think in many cases are very with their own. In many cases they don't want you have also true. They need to fix it by themselves. Sometimes I also ask, is everything okay?